Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So this is going to be a one-off collective reading for the community. If you're here at the reading, there's likely a message for you, but keep in mind it's a general reading. I don't know what's going to come out, but it is a love-based reading. So if you have someone in mind or questions regarding love, go ahead and think about those. And we'll just see whatever message, we'll intend for whatever message that you need to hear to come out. Okay, so what do you need to hear? What's going on? We'll pull a card or two on your person. We'll get an outcome card. We'll get guidance as needed, as that's an innate part of any good tarot reading, in my opinion. Some would say it's the whole purpose. It's reading your energy to provide you with guidance. But we like to make it fun, for the viewers who want to be entertained, and in that they want to see, more about their person and all of how their person thinks and feels, their intentions, the future of their love life and things. So we'll go ahead, and touch on those things as well. So go ahead and think about your situation, viewers. Let's see, what is the situation going on with the viewers right now regarding their love life, or the combined energy of them and the person of interest? Just what is the situation love-wise for the viewer? Wow, we've got the Emperor. The Emperor. I always like to say it like that. The Emperor. So the Emperor. Are you a divine masculine? Are you Aries dominant? Are you here for a divine masculine or someone Aries dominant or with those traits? The Emperor is the father of the deck. Okay. He's the daddy. And so this is also a card of stability. Some of you could be married. You could be in a relationship with this person, or you feel like this person is your twin flame, your divine counterpart, or you could simply want that with this person. I mean, who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want that with this person?
Come to daddy.
He's the daddy. Okay, so that's what we're getting there. The divine masculine on the board. That's my Lisa Frank Tarot for anyone interested. It's linked down below. And thank you. Somebody just bought this deck, as well as my messages deck. So that's part of what inspired this reading, is I wanted to use these two decks on camera. So let me get a message from this person. Whoever this Emperor is, person could be older than you or more mature. If it is a person we're talking about, this is an established person. This is someone who is the master of their domain. I'm hearing the master of disaster, the one and only. Okay. They could have kind of a big ego, depending on how evolved they are. But this is somebody that generally has respect, is a leader, strategic, and father figure, even if they don't have children. This person could be a little complex, but I feel like some of you are complex for this person, because the Emperor is very masculine energy, and sometimes, feminines are very confusing, even for other feminines. So imagine if you're a masculine dealing with the feminine and their feminine wiles and their emotions. It's all very mysterious. I'm getting that scene from Twins where Arnold Schwarzenegger is talking to Danny DeVito about women, and he said, I have, the greatest respect for women. They're so mysterious and sensitive. And Danny DeVito calls him out and says, you're a virgin. And then, so that's what I feel like you, besides the obvious that you could be dealing with someone who is inexperienced with women but still has Emperor qualities, even if this person is experienced with women, there is something coming through about this person not understanding you. So let's see. Or having women in general on a pedestal. I'm getting Cancerian vibes, Nikola Tesla. Having women on a pedestal. Having you on a pedestal. Let's see. Let's get a message from this Emperor for the viewer. Your love is so strong, it made me a believer. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got, I just want to be happy, and I want that for you too. And I was getting that song, Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher, Higher Than I've Ever Been Lifted Before. Okay, your love lifted me higher. So this person feels like your love is so strong, it made me a believer. So yeah, this person maybe didn't believe in love. They found you to maybe be very loving, or they're finding you to be this way. The Emperor is very business-minded. The Emperor is a conqueror. You know, he is a hard worker. He got to his position through hard work and through conquering. And maybe he didn't believe in love, or it just wasn't a top priority for him. That's the domain of the divine feminine, you know, kind of playing into what I said before about not understanding certain things or whatnot. But this card is saying that it made them a believer. So you have influenced and affected this person in a way that has changed them. And if there was any doubt, this person is saying that I just want to be happy, and I want that for you too. So it's like, I'm hearing U2. I'm hearing the band U2. With or Without You. But I feel like for some of you, this person, in all honesty, they feel like you would be happy with or without them, you know. And then for others of you, this person feels like with or without you, I can't live with or without you. So we'll see, you know, which Emperor is most dominant and coming across the strongest for you guys. We'll pull some more cards and find out. The Emperor. Okay, move over there. Emperor. We got the Five of Cups trying to turn over here. Mars in Scorpio, pleasure lost. So a disappointment. Someone crying over spilt milk, or feeling like they lost in something, lost in love, or suffering an emotional loss related to this. Let's see the viewer. King of Cups. Wow. So strong Pisces and Aquarius energy. I'm also getting some air sign energy. Mars in Gemini. Interesting. So either some of you need to build better energetic boundaries, because if this is your masculine and he's coming out as your energy, that tells me that, you know, your energetic and emotional boundaries aren't strong enough. Okay. Because you should always have your own identity and energy, right? And no codependency allowed on my channel. Okay. I say that with love. Others of you, I mean, regardless of your gender or sex, this could simply be you. Regardless of your sign, you're coming across in this King of Cups energy. And interestingly, that is true. And it is legitimately your energy. This could be same sex as well, doesn't have to be, but this is King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a lovely energy. This is a deeply emotional, committed, romantic person. If you're not yet, you have that potential to be, or you would like to have that with someone. King of Cups is stoic, doesn't always wear, you know, his heart on his sleeve, usually doesn't. Has a lot of emotional control. Has a lot of emotional intelligence, but is a deeply caring person. And that's kind of why I liked, you know, Humphrey Bogart for the King of Cups, because he has a tough guy reputation, but you can just see by his expression and the look in his eyes that he's deeply feeling and deeply empathetic. So that is what's coming out in your energy. You might, you know, on a bad day, struggle with some possessiveness or jealousy, or you just have trouble opening up. But that's what it is, okay? This is that energy coming through. So if it's the other way around, apply it vice versa. Energies can be interchangeable, but that's actually coming out for the strongest collective energy of the viewers. So that's interesting. Now I want to know who you're here for, or your next romantic partner if you don't have anyone. So let's see that. Wow, we've got a Page of Cups. So it looks like there's an age difference here. Somebody is really worried about it. For those that resonates with, someone is really worried about the age difference. Could be you, could be your person of interest, but obviously that's only going to apply to those that there's an actual age difference. But we can see here, Page of Cups, King of Cups. If not an age difference, a pretty big difference in maturity level, or maybe just in where you each are in your lives. Because we've got the Emperor came out, and we've got a King here. So I've got to say, you know, for my feminines out there, you've got great taste. I mean, the Divine Masculine and the King of Cups. That's nice. Not gonna lie, I can resonate with that. I know that vibe. I'm with it. And you're coming across as, or they're coming across as the Page of Cups. So strong water sign energy regardless of sign. And Page of Cups for me is Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. But again, any sign. And the Page of Cups is a messenger. So you could be sending this person a message, or you could want this person to end something. Like if this person is has walked away from you, you want that to end. If they're too busy, if they're juggling, regardless of scenario, like you want something to end. You could be messaging this person or wanting to somehow assert yourself to make something happen here. It's definitely a lot of affection here. And if we're reading it as this is your person and this is you, your person loves you more than you love them. And you might not know that, because the Page of Cups is kind of a clueless energy. Okay. Not in a bad way, but just due to either shyness, introversion, lack of experience, or just feeling soft on someone. When you get soft on someone, sometimes like your head, your brain flies out of your head, and you know, it's hard to be really really logical, right? When you're soft on someone, when you're crushing on someone. This could be someone that you have a crush on. This could be your boss or someone like that. But whoever this Page of Cups person is, and evidently it's your person, this person really does have a new appreciation for you. Okay? It doesn't matter how long you've known each other. The page is about newness, and this is like new appreciation. This person is coming across like a page would yeah, I got distracted by the Knight of Cups. And I also realized that I was reading the cards in another way, which indicates to me that for a lot of you, you know, you are the pages. But anyway, however you want to take it. And the message is that there's some rose-colored glasses being worn here, and this person feels happy and childlike when they're with you, and they feel like you bring out their inner child, which that's that's no easy task to do when you're dealing with the Emperor or Emperor energy, because the Emperor's inner child died a long time ago. But if you're tapping into that, and the cards are saying that you are, then this person's extremely appreciative of that. So this person just has a really rosy sort of outlook toward you. They feel like giving you flowers or doing some other sort of romantic gesture towards you. They feel like messaging you or reaching out to you, asking you for a date, propositioning you, seducing you. Depending on who's watching, because many people watch, it's some level of that. The bottom line in the overall vibe with the Page of Cups, though, is the things that I just mentioned. So very optimistic about this connection. And they feel like you have opened their eyes to love. See how wide his eyes are? Like you really opened his eyes. I'm saying his because it's a page, it's a, you know, boy on the card opened his eyes to love, opened their eyes to love, and to new love. Maybe they've been in love before, but this is a different kind of love for them. And it's kind of like got them fascinated. Now, this is a card of infatuation, so it may not last forever. This is saying that you would need to make sure that there was something solid here before you could, you know, assume that this is going to go for the long run. But we did see the Emperor here, which is number 4, and in general a solid card, which it lends solidity to this connection. So I think that's a good thing. This person feels like this connection is in a happy place, especially, you know, if you're obviously if you're involved with one another, if you're in separation. They are just looking at this through new eyes, rose-colored glasses, the same as what I said before. They do regret having broken up with you, or they do regret the separation. They do miss you. You know, they realize, you know, how good it was with you. They do wonder if getting back together is a possibility. They are thinking about getting back together with you. But with that, you would always want to make sure that their reasons are rooted in reality and not just, you know, daydreams or anything like that. So I'm going to pull another card to see, you know, see about that. Because you don't want it to go back into another cycle of whatever it was that separated you in the first place. If you're in separation, some of you are not. Some of you are in a relationship with this person. Some of you have a solid foundation with them. You're committed to them or married to them. Not most of you, honestly, because my demographic doesn't support that, but some of you for sure. And I can relate to that. Like, I can feel that energy here. And so this person, no matter how long, for those, just let me speak to that group real quick, that are in a relationship with this person, no matter how long you guys have been together or seeing each other, this person still sees this relationship with fresh eyes. Like, they still have a crush on you. I don't know what movie it's from, or it might even be a quote that I have said or that a friend of mine has said, but I'm hearing in my head, I can't stop kissing my husband. That's what I'm getting. I can't stop kissing my husband. Or I can't stop kissing my boyfriend. Like, you know, it's kind of cute. So in other words, you know, this still feels fresh to them. And this is, you know, they're happy with you. And sometimes this person does feel overwhelmed by their sense of like awe and wonder for you. Because again, if you just look at these two, we're talking about someone here is a page, right? Which is basically the child of the suit. And someone here is the king, which is like the most mature form of the suit. And one's got kind of a world-weary sort of, you know, wise expression on his face, and the other one's gotten like deer in the headlights kind of eyes, and the mouth dropped open in an O, like surprise and wonder and awe. And so it would be easy for the King of Cups person to overwhelm the Page of Cups person, even if that's not their intention to do that, just because of how much they appreciate you and how great they feel about you. So they just feel really good about a future with you as well. Like, this is about having a future together. But again, we want to see like more about it. So let's get another card. When they think about a future with you, they think about a beautiful future with you. Like the message card earlier said, I just want you to be happy, and I want to be happy too. Like, that's all they want. They just want to be happy together. I'm hearing some other song, but I can't quite place it. I mean, you would think that would be obvious in a love relationship or something like that. Like, of course, that's why people want to be together. But you'd be surprised maybe why people want to get together. Sometimes it's because they don't want to be lonely. Sometimes because it's what their family wants them to do. Sometimes it's because they're marking some, you know, item off of a list of things they want to do with their life, or that they feel like they have to do, or they're getting older, or they want stability, or something like that. This person just wants to be happy. They want you to be happy too. This is very pure energy, and I'm loving it. I'm loving their energy toward you. And another of the messages was, you know, your love is so strong, it made me a believer. Well, yeah, you're the King of Cups. Like, your energy towards this person is very loving and nurturing and nourishing is what I'm hearing as well. And thoughtful and caring and compassionate. So you've made this person into like a child again, or they're just seeing love with fresh eyes again, regardless. So what is the, you know, intentions of this person? What are the intentions of this person, this Page of Cups person, or the person on the viewer's mind toward them? We've got the Hanged One. So that's Piscean energy, strong Pisces coming through. So the Hanged One is hanging out. They're thinking about how they can communicate to you that everything is okay and that they want to make things okay and that they want to align their values with yours. So those are the main things coming out with that for me right now. That this person wants to align their values with yours. And they want to communicate that they think everything's going to be okay. They want a new beginning or a new cycle within the relationship. They want it very badly. They want it strongly. They've given it a lot of thought. This is not just, pie in the sky thinking, but this person has given it a lot of thought. They've thought of the good and the bad, and they continue to do so. So they're looking at it with logic and objectivity, as well as with emotion and intuition. And they want to communicate that they want a new cycle, more commitment. They want to get along with you. That's what's coming through. So I don't know. I guess maybe for some that are watching, you guys aren't getting along right now, or you haven't been, or there are some concerns about how you would get along if you got in a relationship or in the long run. But this person's intentions are to communicate that they think everything is going to be okay. This person really wants to sacrifice for this connection. They want to go above and beyond and to really create something special between the two of you. This person, there is some sort of conflicting energy. This person could feel like you will judge them, or you're going to be hard on them in some way, or especially if there has been an ending, or I'm hearing complaints. Complaints or a lack of harmony in the connection. They can have conflicted feelings about that. But this person is really focused on making sure that things work out for the best for everybody involved. Again, with that card, I just want to be happy, and I want that for you too. So very good intentions, pure intentions. This person wants to sacrifice for the connection to reverse a difficult situation if things have been difficult. And it feels like, for some of you, if not most, then that's the case. And this person is willing to compromise at the very least. And if things are good, they want to keep things good. Like I said before, they want everything to be okay. And they want to tell you that, they want to show you that they want there to be balance and harmony in the connection. And they have very fair and compassionate intentions towards you. And I feel like maybe your ideologies or your values were not aligned before. I'm not sure why that is. I feel like maybe you guys wanted something more traditional, and this person had their eyes on the horizon. I'm seeing Luke Skywalker in A New Hope, and he's standing there, and his eyes are gazing over at the horizon. So always looking to the future, always wanting something more, wanting to go somewhere, do something, But now this person is here feeling like compromising, sacrificing their single-minded focus on the things that serve their ego is what I'm getting. So that's a broad statement to cover a lot of different things, but a lot of different people watch. So whatever, I think if you know what I'm trying to say here. And this what's coming through with this person. So feeling like they're willing to make those sacrifices. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this, with the hanged one. It's about surrendering your ego and following the path that takes you beyond your comfort zone. And this person's comfort zone is one of challenge in their lives and in relationships. And if they wanted to keep things more casual with you, or if they don't seem like if they seem like they have or had one foot in, one foot out, or that they were like wanting to stay friends, or if they were just wanting to like pump the brakes on this connection. If they didn't seem like they wanted to settle down, is what I'm getting. That's what I'm looking for. Settle down. If they didn't seem like they wanted to settle down before, it's because this person is used to conflict and hardship, and so that's what felt normal to them. So getting out of their comfort zone would mean, surrendering that ego and being vulnerable and being open and listening to their hearts and having faith in their own inner courage, especially when starting something new, which you bring newness. I've said that from the beginning. Like, there's something about this connection that feels new to this person. It's a new kind of love. For some, this is the first time they've ever truly been in love. Okay. So this person is really taking like the conscious time to consider how to do all of these things. How to align with you and with their own true values, and making sure that the choices that they make are in alignment with both of your values, so that you both can be happy. Even if it means not being together, or even if it does mean being together, they want to be with you, but they're taking the time to, really consider things before just going for broke, is what I'm hearing. But before just rushing in, fools rush in. This person's not trying to do that. And so that's even if this is someone from your past. Like, they want to make things right, bottom line. And they still have strong feelings for you. But it has to be in their best interest too. It can't just be in your best interest. Like, it can't all be your way, and it can't all be their way. Okay? They know that. And you can communicate with this person intuitively. Everyone's you pushed out anyway. If you think your thoughts are private, they're not. Think about that one. But you can also determine how someone receives your thoughts. So imagine this person receiving your thoughts lovingly and with openness, because you can communicate with this person telepathically here. And that will help you. That's like the best thing you can do to tune into how this person's feeling toward you, and to kind of figure out if this person's serious about the idea of returning to the relationship, or moving it forward, whatever the case may be. Like, speak with them intuitively and then listen to what they have to say, because they might be searching for a resolution, and you might have a missing component of that to help them to find that resolution that's mutually beneficial for you both. Or mutually beneficial, that's what it means. Mutually beneficial for you both is redundant, but yeah, mutually beneficial. I think this person could use a little help in clarifying their thinking, their feelings, and understanding what you want, and understanding a solution that works for both of you. So you can give that to this person. You could write them a letter. You can have a conversation, an inner conversation is what they're called, inner conversation with this person. Because they can be indecisive. Okay. So I suggest you do that. I think that's important. I think that's coming out for a reason. I do want to get some messages from this person. So we're talking about, you sending them messages telepathically or through written form, but what would this person say to you if they could? And if the reading is resonating, or you just like this kind of reading and you want to help others to find the reading as well and to support the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and it keeps me coming back to do more readings like this. And thank you to those of you who participated in the $20 4-question video recorded reading last week. You guys are awesome. Those types of things support the channel too. And if you just like to donate to the channel, of course, you're always welcome to do so as well. It's a wonderful energy exchange. So this is what I'm getting for you from your person and what they would like to say. So our Page of Cups person here, or King of Cups, whichever the case may be, what would they like to say to the viewer right now? We've got one falling out. Okay. Your licks, licks, huh? Okay, French kisses or something. Your lips look so kissable. You are the greatest kisser. Kiss me, please. So wanting to kiss you, loving your lips, all of those nice things. Everything sounds beautiful when it comes out of your lips. Makeup isn't necessary, baby. Something about the lips here. Some of you guys do the overlining of the lips, don't you? You don't need to do that. And this person likes your lips au naturel, okay? I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever dated someone that didn't like lipstick because, you know, it's messy when you're kissing. The kissing is the important part, not the lipstick. So I feel like this person could be like that. But bottom line, this person likes your lips the way they are. Your lips look kissable. They want to kiss your lips. They also like the sound of your voice. Let's get another one. You are so special to me. I didn't know what true love was before I met you. I love you. What did I say? You can't make this up. This is exactly what I've been saying with this Page of Cups. And how many times did I repeat that this person feels like this is new to them? Like even if they've been in love before, this is a new kind of love, or some of them have never been in love before, and now they're in love with you. So if this resonates and this is your reading, then this message is true. This is what they're saying. If it's a newer connection, you're here for someone that you don't hardly know or something, then okay. Maybe this message isn't for you, or they just really like you. But I can tell that for a lot of you, this is true, that, you know, this person does love you. Like, you're special to me. I didn't know what true love was before I met you. I love you. So this person's like eyes are open to this. They're really, I'm hearing fantasizing about this love. They really have it on a pedestal. They are making it like, I'm hearing like a bigger deal, glorifying it, in true Page of Cups style, like really romanticizing it and looking at it through those, you know, wondrous child glasses, or rose-colored glasses. But I feel like this person is authentic, and they feel like you think so too. Like you think that they're authentic too. Okay. Get some messages from this deck. And then I'm going to get an outcome card for you guys. Wow. Let's see. How else does this person feel about the viewer? Or what else does this person want to say? Okay. I could stay with you forever and never realize the time. You're going to make me lonesome when you go, Bob Dylan. So you can look up that song. But that's what's coming through. It's like this person is obviously in love with you.
Oh, you can do it. All I care about is you.
This person
I know you can do it.
wants you to come forward. They want you to go on this journey with them. They want you to meet them halfway. They know you can do it. All they care about is you. So this is a very romantic reading. I'm digging it. I'm into it. I'm feeling it. If you want this to be your reading, claim it. Your reality is just an outpicturing of your dominant thoughts and beliefs. If you're getting hot and cold results in your life, it's because you're having hot and cold thoughts within yourself. So you just need to choose a story that suits you and run with it, okay? Persist in that. So let's see. In other words, yeah, this just fell out. Guided steps to great love. These are the guided steps to great love. Universe is speaking through me to you about it. I'm giving you the formula here. Some of you aren't really resonating with the reading or only doing so partially, which is fine. Some messages will be meant for you. Some will be meant for others. You're not the only one watching. Many people watch, but you're here for a reason. And if it's not resonating, but you would like it to, then take the steps you're guided to take. Because the potential is here for you to even be here watching this reading. The potential is here for you to have someone be in love with you like this. Okay? Your potential is here for you to have someone that wants to compromise with you. Your potential here is to be with your divine counterpart. So the guided steps to great love, follow the path of ascension. This is how you move up. This is how you evolve. And it does require this youthful energy. So if you're in the Page of Cups energy, this is a good thing because it means that you're having the faith of a child, which is necessary to consciously manifest anything you want. Forever Young, a song of youthful playfulness. If this is your person, it's a good thing because they're coming back in touch with their own youthful playfulness and they feel like you bring that out in them for whatever reasons. Like they appreciate that you bring out their inner child. You make their inner child feel safe. That is a loving and it's a really special thing to be able to do. I'm hearing sacred. It's a sacred thing to be able to do. That's not easy for a lot of people. That requires trust and vulnerability. This person's inner child feels safe with you. You make them feel young. This person could look younger than their age, or they have the spirit of youth that's going to last their whole life. Okay? But life is a game, is what I'm hearing, and you need to play it with that attitude, as if it's a fun thing, like a fun game that you learn about and you get good at through practice. We've got proposal. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. So it's about ascension. Many of you watching want a proposal. You want to get married to this person, or you want to renew your vows, or you want them to propose a date. You want something, okay? And your romance is about to evolve and level up, okay? And it has to do with following the path of ascension and take the steps to great love that you're guided to take. And it has to do with allowing yourself to be your natural and true self and to drop any disguises and give your inner child the benefit of the doubt. Be playful Be a friend to this person. Be a friend to yourself. These are all steps on this path. So we're going to finish up with the outcome card. All right. It's the outcome card, big message from Spirit, and the likely future of this connection. We've got the Tower. So the Tower is a huge change. It's not ideal for an outcome card, but what it is saying is that however things are right now, that's ending. So if things are not the way that you want them to be, you can expect that to happen. Some of you are going through an upheaval in this relationship or in your life in general. And this Tower card is saying that it's not your fault. That the universe is imposing this upon you to create change. Okay? So there is an ending taking place. And I don't feel that it is an ending of the relationship. It's the ending of a cycle. I'm also getting that it's the ending of falsities, of wearing a mask. So if anyone is not being their authentic self, they will be being their authentic self, because that's written all over this reading. People coming out to play, you know, being their true self, letting their inner child out to play. This is about knocking somebody on their butt, but in a good way. In this reading, that's what it's about. This person feels like you have changed their life. Maybe you feel this way as well. But I already said with that Page of Cups that this person feels, and they've said it as well through the messages, that you're so special to them. They didn't know what true love was before they met you, and they love you. That's Tower energy too. So it's life-changing. This person's gobsmacked. The big eyes on the page, this is why. I don't know what you guys are doing or have done to this person, but this is how they're feeling. Okay. Now, this is obviously, this card image can be startling, you know, but tarot does speak in bold symbols, so just keep that in mind, especially if you're new to the channel or new to tarot. This doesn't mean, you know, that something terrible is going to happen. It could be a fight that leads to further enlightenment in the connection or a new understanding, or maybe if anything hard has happened in the connection up to this point, you know, this is saying that it has led and is leading to enlightenment and new understanding, which is a good thing. So it's just kind of like this energy of, like if you lost something that is precious to you, and you didn't realize how precious it was to you until you lost it. And then, you know, you feel sad about it. Your person also feels sad about it. And then you find it again. And so then it's like, it wasn't a catastrophe after all, is my point. Okay. So let's get you another, because I'm not going to leave you on the Tower card. Because even though you have free will, and you can do with it what you will, I feel like most of this reading has been positive. So let's see what else comes after the Tower. We got the Two of Swords. Oops. And Tower, by the way, is Scorpionic energy, and Two of Swords is Moon in Libra. This is where forgiveness needs to take place. This is the energy of steadying after a Tower moment. So you've rocked each other's world or vice versa. And then we come down to just kind of getting back in balance and leveling things out. And with the Hangman, I talked about things needing to be, there needing to be compromise, and there being this understanding that this person is willing to compromise, make sacrifices, because they want this connection. Well, this is where, you know, the foot hits the pedal and the pedal hits the metal. Okay, this is where it's taking action. This is what that looks like. Okay, so it is about peace, and it is about a stalemate, maybe a face-off, especially if you end up getting into it or having an argument with this person. But this is where that balance comes in. And I guess this will determine, you know, the future of the connection and its viability long term, if it will last. It's also showing us like how heavy this connection is. As a soulmate connection, it you know, it generally comes in like a lion, right? It's it needs to be dealt with, and courage and strength is called for. I don't know why. I mean, I have some ideas why it shows up that way for people, but bottom line, this is what we're seeing. So there is this feeling of things getting more even keeled. If we're moving from the Tower to the Two of Swords, that to me feels like an improvement. Especially because I would say with the Two of Swords that, you know, some people can only handle so much intimacy before they panic and they start to pull back. And that's typically the energy of the Two of Swords. A lot of the times. Okay? But I can't even fault somebody if they behave this way, whether it be you or your person or both, because, I mean, you're coming off of the Tower. So naturally, this amount of excitement is what I'm hearing, but also disruption and just not knowing what hits you, and just, you know, having your world rocked like this. You know, the natural ebb and flow of life is that after such excitement, there has to be a lull. There has to be a coming down period. And that can be disappointing, because maybe you do not experience this as a Tower moment. Like, maybe this love rocked your world in a good way, and you're like, you know, thank you, sir, may I have another? You want more of it, like you're good with it. And just for example, and this person isn't, and then, you know, you both feel it and it's so strong and it's bigger than both of you, because it is, and then, you know, the other one can't handle it. And you're just like, well, I can handle it for the both of us, or I know you feel it too, or you're doing your best to help them to get through it and to handle it and to be with them and just to kind of calm their fears. Maybe they're doing this to you. And at any rate, if it's you who is panicking, you know, just know that that can be very painful to be on the receiving end of that. You know, maybe it's just time to feel the fear and do it anyway. Maybe this is bigger than the both of you. Maybe you show up anyway, you know. And that's what I would tell this person if this was their reading. Because, you know, yeah, intimacy makes you vulnerable, and vulnerability is scary, but it's worth it, you know. But only you know, and only they know how ready they are for love. So there's this real need of balance here between the genuine love that this person has for you, and hopefully you have for them. We didn't look into your energy too much, but I think you do, yeah. This genuine love that you have for each other, it's a balance point between that and the lack of the ability to show up due to, you know, a fear of intimacy and or a temptation to use someone for emotional support or ego strokes or things like that, as opposed to honoring the relationship for what it really is. And this, you know, for an odd few, there is something, this tower is referring to an ending outside of this relationship. And it feels like if this person has to move or move away from a bad situation, then this is the tower energy, referring to that. In which case, you can just expect some space. Like you're thinking, you know, I've had enough space. Fair enough. But when someone's going really through it, yes, you can show up and be supportive for them. And, you know, they should do the same for you, but also there is a need for space in those times, especially if it's a situation that doesn't involve you directly. So let's get one more. I said one more, so naturally two had to come out. Wow, we have the World. And we have the Four of Swords. So we started with 4 with the Emperor. And we've got 4 again. And the Four of Swords is about healing. Healing from whatever this tower energy is. But it's also a card of stability. Again, it is about downtime and taking a break. Rest and refreshing yourself in order to jump back in. This is a very intense connection. It's obviously a twin flame or soulmate type relationship. Or I'm just trying to sum it up easily to say it's an intense relationship. I don't know if people... I mean, on the channel, historically, people have gravitated towards this type of relationship. I myself prefer a simpler relationship without so much drama and intensity. But hey, maybe I'm the one with some intimacy issues. I don't know. I do know, and not really. But I'm just making a point here. The good news is, again, there's an end of a cycle. If things have not been working out to your liking, or to your full satisfaction in love or this relationship, then we're seeing a new beginning, the end of a cycle. So you have made it with the World card. You've leveled up. You've faced the big boss in the video game called life. The big boss was your person, or your divine masculine. For some, that is the case, and that's the story. You've leveled. You face that, or you're going to. Could be coming back in contact if you're out of contact rocks your world, or something else rocks your world. Then there's a leveling out period. But in that, you either get the closure that you want, or either way, you're just going to get what you want. Because regardless of the topic, with the world in the outcome, it is the embodiment of yes, especially after a long period of struggle. It's a huge affirmation. It's a huge pat on the back. It's receiving the trophy, the recognition, and the reward that you deserve for, for having gone through whatever it is you're going through, okay? Like, the hard work pays off, and things just gently and easily fall into place. It kind of reminds me of in manifestation, for my conscious manifestors out there. It's like the tipping point when you're trying to manifest something and it's not manifesting. In reality, everything manifests the instant that you desire it, but you're just not on that wavelength or aligned with it. So you have to get over your own stuff in order to align with it. And it's an uphill battle, depending on how deep your resistance is to it. It's like an uphill battle. But at some point, you reach the top of the hill. Like, you're riding a bicycle and it's hard. You get to the top of the hill, and then once you're over that hill, you just fly over the hill and down the hill, and there's just no stopping you. And it's effortless, and it's wonderful, and the wind is whipping through your hair, and it's glorious. It's euphoric. Well, that's what we're seeing here. It's a long path. Obviously, based on everything, there's still more to do. For most of you, there's a lot more to go through. It'll vary depending on each individual's specific story. And if you'd like to look into it specifically, my contact information is in the description box down below. But overall, by and large, the World card is talking about a measurable shift occurring and having beautiful results as a result of that. And all the hard work pays off. So it really softens any negative cards in the deck. It's the best card in the deck. This is about happiness that lasts, and with positive and consistent benefits. So it is promising you great satisfaction, deep fulfillment. You've got some more big bosses to overcome, to get to this highest level and beat the game, right? This game called love, this game called this situation. But the fact that the world is here is very promising, and it's a very, very good sign that you're in for a very good long stretch of luck, coming your way here. And that's good. It's good to know, because the world is always changing, and there's, it's overwhelming at times. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of useless information. There's a lot of people, places, things, experiences vying for our energy, distracting us, taxing our energy, taxing our time. And but once you reach this world energy, then you achieve what you want in this. Then this is a thing, this is an experience that you get to keep for a while, and you get to enjoy it for a while. So the world is all about experience. It's all about achievement, and it's all about, passing through a challenging time. And it's about like a real shift, a measurable shift that occurs, and beautiful results. So real world, tangible like results, showing like your work has paid off and things gently and easily fall into place. And then after you're done celebrating in your achievement, then you're going to hit the sack. And you're going to need to rest and relax and renew, because that's what we're being shown here. It's been a journey, and it's going to continue to be a journey, but you are reaching that tipping point. So persist and don't give up. I'm here and give it a rest. This is also speaking physically. Exhaustion from certain physical pursuits as well. Oh, I'm also getting like punch drunk love. Punch drunk love. I don't know if that's a movie or what. It's a saying. So just being worn out. Being worn out from so much love. So much love. Love, completion. There's so much going on with you guys, or coming in for you guys in the future. Just opened up on these guys. Oh, actually, they fell off. The Emperor again, the Sun, and the Ace of Pentacles. I guess it's just going to be... I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a challenge. It's a lot going on in this relationship or in your love life. Probably both. So you're going to be tired after that. There's going to be a need for rest, recuperation. But I do want to get you an advice card. Here we go. Life surfing. Feeling capable of overcoming adversity, no expectations, approaching life like a sport. So that's like what I was saying before. Approaching life like a game. Something that's fun to play, that you practice at until you get good at, and then, it's more fun. So life surfing. Maybe this all just seems a little daunting or overwhelming. I feel overwhelmed for you guys. This is just saying, life surf. Approach it like it's a sport. No expectations. Maybe I'm always one for setting intentions for what you want. So I think this is about letting go and letting your heart and your intuition guide you. And in doing that, you really can't control that, because emotions are water, and all you can do when you're in a huge body of water is float, or in this case, surf. Otherwise, you don't really have a lot of options. This is bigger than you, so you have to really kind of flow with it. So yeah, you can set your intentions, but you can't control like the specifics of certain elements of this relationship and where it's going. So I don't know why somebody needs to hear that, but they do. I'm going to get you an advice card from the deck, and then that will be it for you guys. Okay, what advice do we have for the viewers, please? Got the Three of Wands. So you've already planted the seeds. So if you order something from Amazon, you don't sit there wringing your hands all day and night long and for days until it shows up at your door. You know that it's coming. You know it's coming. You know that they usually they tell you when it's going to come, or there's a sense of certainty that it's coming, and it usually comes within a day or two. Like, you're not worried about it. And that's what this card is saying. I think that's another thing with it. I'm also hearing hopeful expectation. If you're going to expect, be hopeful about it. Kind of adopt some of that Page of Cups vitality and faithfulness. But don't have negative expectations. And know that it's coming. Like, you've already planted the seeds. So go do something else in the meantime. And before you know it, what you've ordered will come in. And what you want will and is happening. This is about, they don't want you to think that no expectations means to have low standards or anything like that. Or to settle for less than what you deserve. Absolutely not. That's the opposite. This is saying to dream big. And give yourself credit for how far you've come. But then also, plan your next move. Always be looking to the future, looking to the horizon. If there's anything about this reading that you don't like I had this great client. She's a Virgo. Shout out to my Virgos. Call me, and she got a reading, and the outcome wasn't 100% to her liking. But she was cool about it because she knows that's not my fault. But also, I like what she said, which was like, okay, well, what would happen if, and she slightly tweaked her question. She said, because I don't like this outcome, so what if I did this, what would that outcome be? And then it was more positive. And so I appreciated that she understood that, she's the one calling the shots in her reality. So if you don't like anything about this reading, this is just feedback as to what you have, as to the seeds that you have planted before. So you don't need to worry about anything. You can just shift it. But one thing you do need to do, and what is being advised here with the Three of Wands, is ask yourself, what is your big vision? What is your plan for the future regarding this relationship or just any area? This is about growth. This is about expansion. I'm hearing don't look down. You don't look down to anyone, or you don't look down for anyone. That's that scene from Ever After. Yeah, the movie Ever After with Drew Barrymore. I love that movie. Haven't watched it in a while. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Anyway, there's a scene where her friend is dressing her up to look like a lady so that she can go and save, one of the household servants that had been sold. And she had to dress up as a lady in order to do that. But she says, I'm just a peasant in a pretty dress. And she doesn't feel like she can pull it off. She's doubting herself. And her friend tilts her chin up and says, you look down to no one. This is what this is saying to you. You can have whatever you want. You are a queen. You are a king. And you are God of your reality. And don't let anybody tell you any different. So this is saying, take up space. Literally in your community, in your life. If you want to, do something, broaden your horizons, even through travel, then do that. Start making those plans. Just investigate new horizons, okay? And also just give yourself credit for how far you've come, because you have come a long way. There's still a ways to go, but you have come a long way. So give yourself credit for every step in the right direction that you take. And I think that's the big message coming through about this. Okay. That which does not kill you makes you stronger. Bottom line, this connection has a strong foundation. And what you do with it depends on your surfing skills. But it's still looking good overall. That's what I've got for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It does support the channel. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box, and I'll talk to you guys next time.